Today is a day for us to celebrate the vibrant spirit of small business, not only in Corpus Christi, but across the state of Texas. Small businesses are the cornerstone of our economy. From boutiques to mom and pop shops, coffee shops, local bakeries, these establishments contribute to the vibrant tapestry of our city. So throughout our time here today, we will embark on an inspiring journey of discovery and networking, dialogue, and collaboration, shedding light on the limitless potential of small businesses in our community. So now, without further ado, I'd like to introduce our first speaker. Mayor Paulette Guarjardo is the city's 58th mayor. Committed to the city's growth and economic prosperity, Mayor Guarjardo is at the helm of a vibrant community rooted in culture, faith, and history. Born and raised right here in Corpus Christi, Mayor Guarjardo was a two-term council member and a successful small business owner for 15 years. Mayor Guarjardo holds a bachelor's degree in business from Texas A&M Corpus Christi, studied at Del Mar College, and is a proud Flower Bluff Hornet. She is focused on building our economy, strengthening public safety, improving city infrastructure, and redefining the city's role in public health. She is committed to moving the city forward in a new era of progress. She is committed to moving the city forward. Mayor Guarjardo is a devoted mother and wife, and is dedicated to preserving the values of faith and family that make Corpus Christi a wonderful place to call home. Please join me in welcoming Mayor Paulette Guarjardo to the podium.
Thank you, Logan, for that kind and warm introduction. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, and fellow entrepreneurs. On behalf of the City of Corpus Christi, welcome to the Governor's Small Business Summit, where innovation, where dedication, and the entrepreneurial spirit converge. So I first want to thank Governor Greg Abbott for choosing Corpus Christi as one of 15 cities in the great state of Texas to host this wonderful summit. Let's give them a round of applause. That's right. So I want to share with you some thoughts on the journey of small business ownership, the challenges we face, and the incredible opportunities that lie ahead. The Governor's Small Business Summit was designed to empower Texas small business owners and aspiring entrepreneurs by connecting them with vital resources and information essential for business initiation, for growth, and fortification. These summits serve as catalysts for success within our small business ecosystem, igniting opportunities and prosperity all across Texas. As someone who has walked in your shoes, who has experienced firsthand the trials and the triumphs of entrepreneurship, I understand the unique challenges and the possibilities that come with operating a small business. At the age of 24, I opened my Allstate insurance agency, and I successfully ran that agency for 15 years. 9 years ago, I sold it, and then I soon thereafter started my next chapter in life in the political realm. But I will never forget the challenges that I faced in the first 5 years of being a business owner. My mentor and Allstate agent, Laura Harris, was a true catalyst to my success. Small business ownership taught me that success is not only about making a profit, it's about making a difference in the lives of our employees, in the lives of our customers, and as a city as a whole. So as mayor of Corpus Christi, I am committed to creating an environment where small business can thrive and prosper. They are the lifeblood of our economy, the backbone of our communities, and the driving force behind innovation and prosperity. So from the mom and pop shops lining our streets to the startups fueling our growth, small businesses play a vital role in shaping our character and in every community and of course in our city. Most importantly, they are the places where neighbors gather, where friendships are forged, and where memories are certainly made. They're the embodiment of the American dream, a testament to the power of hard work, of determination, and of course of perseverance. However, we can't ignore the challenges that confront small businesses. From regulatory hurdles to economic downturns, the road to success is riddled with obstacles. It is in overcoming these difficulties that we truly demonstrate our strength and our resilience. We adapt, we innovate, and we find new ways to thrive in an ever-changing environment. Yet amidst these challenges, there are also incredible opportunities awaiting us. The digital age has opened up new avenues for growth and expansion. From e-commerce platforms to social media marketing, technology has empowered us to reach new markets and connect with customers in ways that we never thought possible. So perhaps the greatest opportunity lies in our own ability to come together as a community. In this very room, we have a wealth of knowledge, experience, and expertise that each of us brings to the table. By sharing our insights and supporting one another, we can overcome any obstacle and achieve remarkable results. Potential goes beyond collaboration. It lies in the power of inspiration. And as we gather here today, we have the opportunity to uplift and motivate one another, to push past our limitations, and to strive for success. And if you've already reached success, we strive for more success. American businessman and entrepreneur Wayne Huizenga once said, "Some people dream of success, while others get up every morning and make it happen." These words encapsulate the spirit of entrepreneurship, the tenacity to turn dreams into reality and to defy all odds. We understand that success is not merely a destination. It's a journey marked by grit, by passion, and relentless pursuit. For me, this sentiment serves as a reminder of the power that we hold over our own destinies. Each morning, we wake up, we're faced with a choice: to passively hope for advancement or to actively pursue it, regardless of the challenges that may lie in our path. It is a recognition that success is not simply a matter of luck or circumstance, but rather a product of deliberate action. I remember the days of my own journey, the sleepless nights, the endless hustle, but especially the determination to succeed against all odds. And let me tell you, there were odds. I was only the fourth female agent hired within Corpus Christi and the surrounding areas. At that point in time, the insurance industry was male-dominated, presenting a significant challenge as I aimed to establish my credibility and leave a lasting impression. And it's in overcoming hurdles that we truly demonstrate our resilience. We understand that success is not guaranteed. It's earned through hard work and the refusal to give up in the face of adversity. So perhaps what sets us apart is our ability to see opportunities where others might see barriers. In the great state of Texas, Governor Abbott firmly believes that the formula for small business is free enterprise, lower taxes, and less regulation. It is one of the reasons Texas is the #1 state to start a small business and number one for small business growth. So when small businesses thrive, we fuel our economy by creating good-paying jobs for Texans. According to the latest available data, there are over 3 million small businesses in Texas that employ nearly 4.7 million people. This statistic not only speaks to the magnitude of the small business impact on our communities, but it also highlights the spirit of entrepreneurship that courses through the veins of our city. Each of those 4.7 million jobs represents more than just employment. It signifies opportunity, growth, and the realization of dreams for countless hardworking Texans and their families. These businesses are the epitome of the American dream, proving that anything is achievable through perseverance and through dedication. So let us continue to dream big, to take risks, and to push the boundaries of what's possible. Remember to shop and dine local and invest in the prosperity of our neighbors. By doing this, we fortify the bonds that knit our society together. And as we stand on the cusp of possibility, let us remember that every groundbreaking idea, every monumental achievement once started where you stand today. So as we seize this moment, let us also remember that the seeds of greatness lie within each of us to blossom and flourish into our own realities. I want to thank each of you for your passion, for your commitment to small business success. Together, let's build that brighter future that we all talk about for your families, for your city, and ensure that the entrepreneurial spirit continues to thrive for generations to come. And I extend my heartfelt gratitude for your devotion, and I offer my sincerest wishes for continued success in each of your small business ventures. Thank you, and have a wonderful day today.
Many thanks to our mayor for that inspiring speech. I really feel like that's going to set the tone for the rest of the day. I'm really excited to introduce our next speaker. I had the opportunity to speak with him this morning, so I'm confident that he's going to also give us some inspiring words here today. Joe Esparza currently serves as the commissioner representing employers for the Texas Workforce Commission. Governor Abbott appointed him to the 3-member commission on November 7th, 2023. In his role, Commissioner Esparza serves as an advocate for over 660,000 Texas employers and over 3 million small businesses. He and his team serve as a key resource to all Texas employers to help grow and thrive in Texas. Prior to his appointment, Commissioner Esparza was sworn in as the Texas Deputy Secretary of State in 2018, having previously served in other roles in Governor Abbott's administration since 2012. He is a graduate of Texas Tech University and received an honorable discharge from the United States Marine Corps, serving from 1999 to 2007. Thank you for your service, sir. Please help me in welcoming Commissioner Esparza to the stage.
Thank you, Logan, and thank you again, Mayor Guarjardo, for your inspiring words. We appreciate it. She's the hardest working mayor in show business, and she does it all with partnerships. And there's a lot going on here in Corpus Christi. We're very excited to be here. I don't know how much I can inspire you, but my words are more aligned with resources and how we can help you and support you in your business. Again, I represent the Texas employers that are on the commission. A couple of things about the agency. I want to talk about our agency and then what our office can do for you as far as resources, and then also some other priorities that we have. But as far as the Texas Workforce Commission goes, we basically facilitate the support of a workforce development system throughout the state. And we do that by being the caretaker of money, federal money and state money, that is your money, that goes right back into your communities through partnerships and grants that support upskilling and new equipment and programs that help with our partners. When it comes to our resources, I would want to recognize our wonderful workforce development or workforce solutions board, our Coastal Bend guys here at this front table here. Ken Trevino is the director. He oversees, is it 12, 13 counties? 11 counties. I'm adding a few for you guys later, maybe not. He oversees all the counties here in the Coastal Bend, and this is your community. He's been doing a great job, and again, they're doing a lot of great things to keep the Coastal Bend and Corpus Christi region on the map and thriving. And again, it is that it is that workforce development system that we all take part in, that we could look for ideas on engaging more in the future. And I think that is the formula for a thriving community, a thriving economy, which you guys are obviously the backbone of. When it comes to our office, the commissioner representing employers is what I call our office. What I mean there is we usually have a case for a application for cases when it comes to unemployment insurance cases. They're on the commission, so we hear some appeals cases that come up, and what we're talking about is unemployment benefits and employment law issues. Priority is to support the entrepreneur, to support the business owner, and what that means is giving you a better education that'll help you alleviate your tax burden when it comes to employment issues. So we carry a couple of great resources, and I have this handy flyer that I've set a couple back at our workforce desk back there. Pick them up because it gives you basically all the stuff that I'm going to talk about. When I started in November, I come to find out that we support what we call the Texas Conference for Employers, and that's about 16 to 18 events throughout the state in small, medium, and large communities. This is a full day of employment, basically the labor code issues. What we mean is we know small businesses don't always have a designated HR department, so you're pretty much doing everything on the fly, right? What we provide is guidance. We don't apply legal advice, obviously we can't do that, but we do apply and provide legal guidance for when it comes to employment issues or anything you want. I think that it's probably in your best interest. Obviously, it's for your customers. It's just good business to treat your employees as well as you can, and hopefully that trust is returned with you in kind for doing good work for that. Not always, it doesn't always match. So we always want to make sure that you're kind of taking these issues with full education of how how the labor code works, and this in turn protects you from a larger tax burden on down the road. So once again, these conferences that we host, it's a full day. It's about 200 as far as registration. But one of the biggest compliments that I ever received, I was watching our attorneys give, I think it was a labor classification speech or presentation, and I was back there getting coffee, and some lady came back and she said, "I wish I'd have known this was here 9 years ago. She could have saved a ton of money." And I tell you, that was probably one of the biggest compliments that I have heard from our 4 of those conferences. And then we had some people in back turn around and shush us because we kept chatting for a while. But I really appreciate the work that we have. Just take out your Google phone or your iPhone and just Google Texas Conference for Employers, and it'll give a list and dates of those locations. And I'm not sure if we're here in Corpus this year, but we usually hit major metropolitan areas every other year. But again, those are a great resource, and with it you have what we call the guidebook for employers. So you get that guidebook. Obviously, it's free, but you can get it online. There's a link. This is the guidebook that basically boils down all those legal processes that you would probably incur as an employer. Sorry. We're okay? Can y'all hear me all right? Okay. I'm sorry. I won't start over, but I think most of y'all heard what I was talking about. But anyway, so this is a guidebook for employers. It has a lot of good information. It even has template letters that make exactly what new hires and job changes require, right? So this is a great resource for you. You can get it online, or you can get the actual book coming in. We also man a hotline. Anytime that y'all have a question, y'all can call this a hotline. Our attorneys will answer and kind of walk you through the processes of what you're going through and make sure that you're taking things the right way there. As far as that, we've also have some newsletters, and we're just basically good information on hiring initiatives and things that we can do to support you for there. When it comes to the overall grant process that we have, one thing I do want to talk about, and we have another pamphlet back there that highlights the grants that the Workforce Commission provides, and also through the local workforce system. The small skills for business is a grant that would probably highlight here. And this is basically set forth for money that provides upskilling and training to your businesses and to your employees. They can basically, it's anything in the course book, like the Del Mar course book that they can provide on credentials is pretty much available for them to take and use for that too. So, but again, I think that's really what we want to emphasize is that resource that we provide to you and that support that we provide to you. I can't stress it enough how I feel just that education leads to better treatment and just an overall satisfaction in how you do business and how your employees fare throughout their career with you. And I think that's a big deal. But again, thank you all for being here. These are wonderful, wonderful events, and I'm so excited that the governor again chose Corpus Christi, and I think it's a no-brainer. There's a lot of stuff happening here. We've got a lot of interaction with the community, and we'll continue to do that. Again, our contact information there for the Workforce Commission is on that pamphlet, and I definitely urge you to take a look at those free and resources that we provide as far as conference and employment. So, thank you again, Logan. I appreciate y'all having me here.
Commissioner, I know you said you wouldn't be inspiring, but with all the resources and all that feedback, I feel inspired and equipped to open a small business now, so thank you, sir. We are going to move on to our third speaker for the morning. I'm going to read another quick bio here for Mr. Jarvis Brewer, who is the Small Business Advocate in the Office of the Governor's Economic Development and Tourism Division. In this role, Jarvis serves as the principal focus point for small and historically underutilized businesses. Being from the town of Corsicana, Texas, growing up in an entrepreneurial household, Jarvis understands the challenges that small businesses encounter on a daily basis, particularly for manufacturers. Jarvis and the governor's small business team strive to be an asset for businesses across communities in Texas, whether big or small. Jarvis is a graduate of the University of Texas at Austin, as well as a United States Navy veteran, having served in operational Iraqi freedom and operational enduring freedom as a member of Naval Special Warfare. Thank you for your service. His varied experiences provide him with a unique perspective to advocate on behalf of Texans for a stronger business environment. Join me in welcoming Jarvis to the stage.
Thank you, Logan, for that introduction. On behalf of the Office of the Governor, my name is Jarvis Brewer, and it is my privilege and pleasure to welcome you here to the Governor's Small Business Summit. I say to welcome you here, but more likely, thank you all for having us here in your community. So yes, absolutely. Earlier today, both the mayor and Commissioner Esparza mentioned that they wanted to thank the governor for selecting Corpus Christi as a location, one of the 15 locations we'll have this event this year. But I actually wanted to point out some individuals here in the audience who actually contributed to this event being here. So the city of Corpus Christi, I know the mayor had to step out, but in particular, Joe Escobar, where are you at, Joe? Right here in the front. So there is an application process for communities. There's over 1,200 communities in the state of Texas, and there is an application process for communities to submit to be selected. And Joe did it on behalf of your community. And that is a testament to the buy-in from the city, from the organizations here locally who want you, the audience, the small business owners, the entrepreneurs, to succeed. So thank you, Joe. In addition, I'd like to also recognize our partners for this event, the Texas Workforce Commission, which is in the back here. Thank you all. They support and fund each and every one of our events. We also have some sponsors here today, the Corpus Christi Black Chamber of Commerce, which I haven't had the opportunity to meet someone. Here we go. I see a hand in the back. Thank you all so much. Thank you all for sponsoring today. as well as the Better Business Bureau here to my left. There she is over there. Thank you all so much. They're also a sponsor today. Thank you all. As we move along, I'd also like to recognize the other members of my team who made this event possible as well. You'll see Brian Roller. He's over at the side. He'll be running around like a chicken with his head cut off. He is the event planner for all of these events. So if you like the event at the end of the day, give him the credit. If you don't like it, blame me. It's all my fault, so I'll take that blame. Also, Sandra Sanchez, who would be sitting at our table, the very first table over there. I don't know where Sandra has stepped off. She probably got one of those pastries outside. They're pretty good. But Sandra is also a new member of our team who helped make this event possible. So enough about us, the partners, the sponsors. Y'all are here to learn about your businesses. The reason why I'm here in the office of the governor is when I separated from the military, I make great barbecue. And I knew that I wanted to start a barbecue food truck in San Diego, California. Out there in California, they have no idea what good barbecue is at all. I mean, they have lines out the door just like we do here in Texas, but it's for places that would go out of business very quickly if they were here in Texas. So they love what they call barbecue, which is a hot dog or something. I don't know. Anyways, I knew that I had a great product, but I had no kind of business acumen. I had no skills, nothing to actually get my business off the ground. So I did like many people who joined the military do. After I separated, I used my GI Bill, got my education, economics, and now I work in economic development, helping people start businesses. Ironic, right? If I had known then what I know now, I would not be here. I'd be hopefully operating a successful business. However, one thing I would have never considered when I was separating is reaching out to the office of the governor for assistance and support to start my business and to grow my business. That seemed like overkill, something who would call the governor's office to start their business. We are actually here to change that stigma. We absolutely are here for you. No matter if you're starting your business, you've been in business for 10, 15, 20 years, or if you're trying to grow, expand, maybe open a new location, maybe move into Texas. I got my partner here, Mr. Janice Holder from New Jersey here today, who is expanded into Austin, and he knew that we were having this event, flew to Corpus Christi to learn information today. So thank you, Janice, for being here. But yes, absolutely. So if you're even just trying to move into Texas, which y'all already know is great, y'all are already here, you're not moving here. You're not moving away either, hopefully. But anyways, we are here to be a support system and a wealth of information. No matter where you're at in your business life cycle, there's probably something that ourselves and our resource providers around the table can assist you with. Speaking of those resource providers, I love to show, if you pay attention to the screens, these are our resource providers here today. Okay, that was kind of quick, but I know you didn't have time to see that entire list, but you can see all of these beautiful faces around the outside of the room. And please, during the breaks, engage with these resource providers. As I've mentioned, there's a wealth of information from the various tables, and there's probably something, no matter what stage you're in your business, our goal is that you walk out of here with actionable advice from many of these tables, including ourselves. Enough from me. Y'all came to the Governor's Small Business Summit, so let's hear from my boss, the Governor of Texas, Greg Abbott.
Hi, this is Governor Greg Abbott. Welcome to the Governor's Small Business Summit, and thank everybody for being part of this exciting event. The more than 3 million small businesses in our great state are the backbone of the great Texas economy. Thanks to small businesses, Texas leads the nation in economic expansion. And we are the #1 state for job creation in 2023. Texas is also a top state for women, minority, and veteran-owned businesses. And we lead the nation in small business growth. Men and women willing to take a risk, dig deep into their own pockets, and stake their future on an idea have long written the story of Texas. That pioneering spirit still fuels our shared prosperity today. Together, we are all building a bigger, better Texas for the next generation. May God bless you all, and may God forever bless the great state of Texas.
All right, thank you for those concluding comments, Jarvis. How are we feeling this morning? How are we feeling this morning? There's plenty of coffee out there. We're gonna get things going here. Before we get into our panels, I'm just gonna provide you with a brief overview of the day. So all of our informational sessions will be housed right here in the ballroom, starting with our strategies for starting and growing a small business, following by a discussion on access to finance and funding. We will break for lunch before hearing from our keynote speaker, Ruben Barrera, who is the president of Quick Start Business Services. Okay, very good, absolutely. After our lunch and our keynote speaker, we will have a lively discussion on what's hot in small business marketing and close out our day with informational panels from cybersecurity, protecting your company, and a digital economy. So after our formal panel sessions, we will then have a brief Governor's Small Business Awards presentation and then closing comments from Texas Small Business Advocate. So, as you can see, we have a jam-packed day, and I'm actually the one standing in between us and hearing from our first panel, so I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here. But during today's event, please take advantage of free professional headshots. So headshots are something that every business owner should have, and the headshots will take place over your left shoulder in the corner over there. So please take advantage, whether for LinkedIn profile picture or your resume, speaking engagement, everybody needs a headshot. And that free service is provided by the Office of the Governor's Business Assistance Team. So just a few housekeeping items. You'll see exits on your left, on your right, and then in the back hand corner there. Restrooms are outside of the door. And also, please engage with our exhibitors. They'll be here throughout the day, so please take advantage of the opportunity to learn and get some additional resources. So that's all I have for you today. I'd like to invite our first panel up, and we'll get started. Thank you.